Here we are again, MTA Queensland's weekly newsletter. A fair bit of information in this week's edition, so please have a good read. Can I start with, of course, this week was the week of the Commonwealth Budget. Lots and lots of economic reforms, tax reforms. I will certainly communicate as much as we can to you as it becomes clearer. Other information in this week's newsletter, of course, the Driven program. The Commonwealth Government has rejigged it, and now there's quite significant incentives and subsidies available for businesses who are prepared to invest in charging infrastructure. You know, incentives and subsidies up to $8 million an application. That is a considerable change. The international crisis in the Middle East continues to impact all of our industries, obviously fuel prices. One interesting development, of course, is Australians have suddenly decided, because of the impact of fuel, they're changing their purchasing habits. So all of the data indicates a significant change to zero and low emission vehicles for new vehicles. The month of April, something like 42% of car sales in Queensland were electric, and that is all versions of electric: plug-in, battery electric, and of course hybrid. Now hybrid's leading the way, but electric vehicles have jumped to almost 14% of sales in a single month. Be really interesting to see how that trend continues. The message for you, though, that means more and more electric vehicles will appear in your businesses. So please consider now the need to upskill your technicians to the EV competencies. It's really important. The final bit of news, of course, our meet and greet events, things we are really proud of. So despite all those things I've just talked about, employers still tell us the biggest priorities for them are labour and skill shortages. We've got a meet and greet coming up on the Gold Coast. Have a look at the date. If you're an employer and you're even vaguely starting to think about your next apprentice or your next employee, it's not just about apprenticeships, come along to that meet and greet. Our job is to bring as many job seekers as we can, and we've had tremendous success right across Queensland. Even if you're not quite ready to employ someone, come along and talk to these people and inspire them into an automotive career. You cannot do anything more important both for your business and for the broader industry. It's a great industry, that's for sure. I'll see you next week.